What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Sweaty Casual, and tonight we are going to start Control. I honestly don't know a whole lot about this game. I just saw like bits and pieces of screenshots. It looks like it's kind of like a third-person action game. It might play kind of like Tomb Raider, kind of like Quantum Break. If I'm not mistaken, this game is actually done by the same people that did Quantum Break. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to take a look and see. But it looks interesting. It's supposed to have like paranormal elements to it, so I don't know, what all they're gonna touch on, but we're gonna run through it. New game, of course, because we hasn't played it. It just came out today. I'll brighten it up a little, not a lot. Subtitles, so anybody that's watching can pay attention and follow along. Let's go. New bureau employees often get lost in the shifting quarters of the oldest house. When in doubt, look for green direction signs and consult the map. Okay. It's interesting. Yeah, I literally don't know. I don't know a whole lot about what this game's about. And I kind of like it that way. I don't want to get any preconceived thoughts and just expect it to be one thing and then get disappointed because it's not. I'd rather look at the bare minimum.
Weirder than usual.
And then try it.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you.
Aww.
It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing.
Yeah.
I found nothing.
I know that feeling.
It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's
Shutter Island?
and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
That janitor's lying. He's not really cleaning.
There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here.
This is gonna be like Stranger Things.
Why did you bring me here?
The Federal Bureau of Control. Hello? Anybody? There's a door here. Well, we're in the US, so it's not like a fictional made-up place. Oh, she moves faster than I thought she might. Alright. Getting dizzy. Jesse! What's that? Whoops. Where do I get to them from here? do not have a clearance level. I'm in here illegally! What is this? Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incident, unauthorized weapons, papers. You can't have paper? Laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. So bring all your dumb through the metal detector. Number 2 pencils? I once saw John Wick kill somebody with a pencil. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Ketchup bottles and rubber ducks? What the kind of place is this? All material under Bureau and through private instances. Pretty sure I don't have any rubber duckies, ketchup bottles, or number 2 pencils in my pockets, so. Rule number 1 in gaming. If there's a clear path forward with optional rooms and things as such, check them. There may be things you might want or need later that you don't know that you want or need later. I like the graphics. Graphics are nice. The detail's pretty nice. What the fuck? Hello?
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
Or.
I keep seeing it in my dreams.
You want to get your dreams looked at. What's this? Man, am I going to have to read a whole bunch of shit right off the bat? Alright, that's pretty quick. Staffing, surveillance, office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal, HQ livability costs, for cost breakdown spreadsheet, blah blah blah. That's all there is, okay? Doesn't tell me shit. Is there anything else to do in here? That looks like a thing. Alright. Came up that way, so we go this way. Ooh, can I pull the fire alarm? Nope. It's Gary Oldman! Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. So the research and stuff's here. Magazine. Creepy janitor guy. Our bureau at work. Okay. What, do they clean up messes? He missed that as a leaf. Director Zachariah Trench. They kind of look alike, but not quite the same. What's over here? I hope the doors are supposed to do that, because if they're just going to randomly open each door as I get close and expect that to be a jump scare, ain't working. No siree. Toilet time. Potty breaks.
Federal Bureau of Control.
Federal Bureau
All
of
these
Control.
years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Remember to wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. Is this like a Resident Evil 7 Biohazard reference? Is this like the aftermath or something? I don't see any open doors that I can go into for these rooms, so... And considering this is a big office building and there's nobody here, I don't know if I, Obviously something's going on, or something's going to happen. No, I want to look at it, quick. Since you're going to make me read shit. Blank, a big black block, a shark in his blank, although secure, blank, permission to blank, following basic protocol, blank, shoot to kill, good luck. Okay. So what, did they, like, get attacked or something? I mean, considering there's nobody around, it's dark, empty. What the hell? Seriously? Hello, as you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filling out an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Okay. I don't... Hello? Oh, it's the creepy janitor guy. There's a picture of. Hang on, I'm looking for stuff. I'll be with you in a minute. With all this stuff here, there's nothing... What the hell? There's Jebediah... Well, I don't know, I can't even think of a funny last name. Excuse me, Mr. Janitor Guy, you must be famous. Can I have your autograph?
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant.
AHTI?
To the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Please, somebody, for the love of God, tell me how to pronounce that.
Very good.
Ati?
I'm Ahti. The janitor,
Okay.
by the way. You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, later, you are relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna.
What?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
What the f*** is going on? And this looks like the same... Maybe it's just the other side and they got lazy and hung up the same... No, because that's the... Whatever. Let's keep going. That's how we're gonna figure stuff out.
I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I guess I don't really have a choice, honestly. See, I know there's supposed to be something going on. Like, it's not like... I've seen, like, a little bit of gameplay and stuff, and honestly, it's been so long ago that I can't remember, but I know there's something going on. Something... I think it's supposed to be paranormal, but... That's kind of cool.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
Yeah?
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
Not what I was thinking, but...
15 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Okay. Why'd they take him? Is that why we're here? We're gonna find out? Why is there such a mess? Where is everybody? Why is it I'm just adding to it. Yeah, fuck this shit. Fuck this bureau. Your coffee and your water cooler. Shit everywhere! And I've got a fucking table stuck on me. Yeah, that's right. Fuck this bureau. I'm here to give the janitor work. I'm not here to be the assistant janitor. Knock these binders over. That'll show them. Stupid bureau. Like, really? They're gonna raise an alarm just because I'm knocking shit over? What is this? While pending any notifications of death related to the Will of All, please adhere to the following guidelines. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Phrases to avoid or words to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies. What the fuck is going on? Can we turn this shit off? It's getting on my nerves. Can I go in this one? I can't. How do I go in this one? Clearance level 1. Okay, I need level 1 clearance to get in there. Got it. That man's picture is literally fucking everywhere in this office. See? Literally every fucking room. Can we get to a point where I figure out what the f***'s going on? Or something? I got all these vacuum tubes. I bet you gotta do something with those later. Trench, do not disturb. I am not... Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. So he probably sounded like... Okay, so that's the director then, I'm assuming, because this is like the receptionist area. And there's a noise that just happened inside. I don't know if I want to go in there now. I wanted answers a minute ago, now I'm not so sure. But we're going to find out. Hello?
Shit. Shit.
What?
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Can you put gloves on first? Hang on, I'll get to your body in a minute. I'm looking at stuff. And considering you're the only one here with the janitor or something... Eh, his blood's on the wall. That's cool. That's a pretty good detail. Looks like even the bullet holes in the wall too. Why'd you? Ooh, there's a reflection in the puddle of blood, I think. Why'd you blow your brains out, guy? What's got you down? Well, probably a bad idea. Sorry, I'm stepping all over you. I know, no respect. I'm gonna pick up the gun. It's probably a bad idea, but let's do it. It's the only option.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Wow, what? Follow the board's instructions to complete the astral plane challenge? What the f*** is going on? Okay, so there's jumping, climbing. Got it. There's a melee. Okay. Come here, shade guy. What the f? Alright.
the same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
That's kind of how I'm feeling, Jesse. Destroy the copy targets. Oh, regenerates ammo automatically. Okay, that's pretty cool. What are these things? It looked like stuff I could pick up. I guess we'll jump down. I don't see no way we're getting up that shit. Alright, so you can shoot pretty fast. And the gunplay's not that bad, actually. I mean, it takes a little getting used to, but... Oh, they got guns, too? Okay. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect them to restore health. Okay.
Something's coming. This threat. Attack.
What kind of attack?
Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Are you sure? I'm glad you know more what's going on.
Is it safe to go?
I hope you know more about what's going on, because I don't. What the f***? Shit just got real.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Oh, what the f...
Fuck away.
So... Hisco. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. They used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to the file blank for full report. What? Okay, that's the guy we found dead in his office, because he shot himself for whatever reason. And now... all we know is that there is something called Hiss, which is what corrupted the people I just blew away. Oh, now I've got a weapon mod. What? Alright, it doesn't go on that. Ammo refund chance on hit. Oh, okay, cool. So there's mods. That's interesting. Do I have clearance? I do not have clearance. Proceed further into the Bureau. Executive, Central Executive. Got it. Oh. Well, this is different. Isn't it? Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Whatever.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
The
Okay.
hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Jesse. What the fuck is going on? So this is like, is this some kind of like paranormal, like interdimensional reality kind of thing? Because like, I don't even know. I really don't know. I do like that this gun recharges ammo, so it's like, it's obviously not like a... I don't even know how to... Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Can I help you? Can you come down? The hell? Oh. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. Now what? So is this... The object forms variable when bound. The object allows parallelitarian. Must only be bound by an individual seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. Oh. So is that why that dude killed himself? This process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, blank many forms throughout history, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that blank of their wielders. Oh, okay. So if object power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Again, the f*** is going on here? Is this something I got? Oh, presentation 11.1.
Power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm literally just gonna continuously pick up... Okay. Right now, right off the bat, this is gonna be one of those things that's gonna be annoying to me. Or was that not actual... Maybe it wasn't. So what was that? assets. House memory, astral blip, entropic echo, threshold remnant, corrupted sample. Okay, I don't know what any of that shit is. I hear weird shit. There's people floating. I don't know if that does anything. Am I freeing you or am I killing you? Alright. There's just people floating. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if they're like hallucinations. I don't know if they're real people. I have no idea. It's just, it is creepy, but beyond that. Shelter, maximum occupancy, 6 people. Well, there's one. I'm gonna take shelter until it's all over. Oh my god. We checked out the suspected AWE Altered World event in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Wouldn't it be we need to find a better way? We need to find a better way to word words and put letters together into sentences? Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Kim. Okay, so they're like trying to find these altered world events for some reason. What does that do? Another thing to look at. Oh, gives me one of these, which I don't know what that shit does yet. I can't go through there. Open the door, Jesse! God damn it, Jesse! This looks like an area where enemies are going to pop up with guns. Perhaps. Ooh, what's in the corner here? More reading! Oh my god. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. So I wonder how much of this is just bullshit and it doesn't matter. Because, again, I have no clue what's going on. Director's office. Where is the place I want to go? There we go. Central Executive. Open Sesame!
The
Okay.
hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is there enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Okay. This is the new one. Jesus, this is a lot of reading. I apologize. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in '64 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the U.S. and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? And if their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and then they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. So, is this some kind of weird thing where it's like some government program to make everybody docile and just do everything that they say? Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using blank. Our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exasperates the details. That's sounds about right. I mean, modern stories, a lot of it's just things can get misconstrued. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consume human blank through two punctures on the blank. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report. Again, the f*** is going on? I mean, like, don't get me wrong, this part's creepy, but it doesn't... I wouldn't necessarily say, like, it's a horror game. Now that's scary. That's definitely scary. I ain't gonna hear that. No three. Alright. Oh, that's one of the guys with a shotgun. Oh, it would help if I could aim. So yeah, hitting moving targets is a little rough, but where'd you go, sir? Make our face.
Control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Fix it. Holy shit. You did it.
Did what? What did we do?
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
Yeah.
Are you still sane?
Debatable. Hello?
Can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
What?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow it's a hostile force. This
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
You're goddamn right.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
What is this together shit? What the fuck? The fuck is going on?
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
What the fuck is going on? Somebody! Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank, within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or blank or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Refer to blah 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 blah. All I know is that our chick knew something about... Like, the person we're playing as obviously knows something. Fast travel and out... What the fuck? Alright. Sure. I like it. Alright, so you can fast travel here. What's the reasoning for this? Okay. So it's not like a linear game, it's more like a semi-open game. Cleanse the hiss corrupted agent. Executive Central Executive. Where the... Boardroom. Go to this person. Be free! So yeah, she knows a little bit about what's going on, obviously, and like her brother Dylan had something to do with something that was going on previously. And it's almost like she's got... The way that she talks is almost like she's got some kind of... Something is with her, or something. And now that person disappeared.
Hiss has burrowed too deep. Rip it.
The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. Okay? These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior, they only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, his agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file blank for full report.
Out rips them apart.
Okay, so we tried to save that person and failed. Got it.
Jesse, over here.
Yep, hang on.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I'm looking for stuffs. Alright, I'm here. What's up? Now
I
what?
can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
So how did that guy killing himself make me director by default?
I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you.
Yes, please, because then I personally will know what the f*** is going on.
He's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know.
No, I don't.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them.
You and me both.
I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Okay, so the phone and the gun I have are objects of power.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
Everything?
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking.
Okay.
But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. Yeah, you've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Who's she talking to?
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Sure.
Got it.
Okay, so I do like the dialogue. It's very realistic
So
as far
it
as
stop you from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even
how they
heard of
react
an
and
HRA
answer.
until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. And each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
Yeah.
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out.
Yeah, that
His
motherfucker knew
behavior
something was
makes
going
me
on.
wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay, at least she, was thinking about that. Okay, let's go.
Thanks, Emily.
I've got as much as you
I'm
can
sure
give
I'll
me,
be
and,
back soon.
yeah, you're
Just
damn
let me
right. Enter the comms department to find the hotline. Got it. What are these things? They just give me stuff, and I don't even know what that stuff does. See, like, I have these. I don't know what they do. Loadout. Do I have something? Health recovery on element pickup. Okay. Assets. Missions. So... So you're gonna get side missions maybe too? The only person you should fail is yourself. Okay. Thank you. Right. Executive dead letters. So... Dead letters is this way. Very well.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
So there's no point in me shooting them. I'm just... Well, I guess I'm not really wasting ammo either, though. Can I open that? I don't have level 1 clearance. Got it. So I guess there's going to be backtracking at some point because you need clearance for a lot of these things, and I don't have it yet. That guy's straight up dead. I don't like that. Why are you straight up dead? Oh, that's why. I still very much want to know what the hell is going on here. Oh, I got a mod. Ammo refund, chance 1 to hit. Well, what's this one? Damage, yeah. Because it recharges anyway, so I just have to be careful with how I use things. Visit the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn. I do wonder if how the ocean view is going to be found in a landlocked state. Again, request to give us the budget to see on the road. Boys and perform rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. So that's just them trying to find stuff. Very well. Alright. What's this? What's that? Undefined reading. It's a material. Yeah, so that's creepy, but... so I'm assuming that means that there's a control point this way because this is all fucked. Oh, what the hell?
It's overpowering here.
Okay, so I can't go that way.
You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Who the fuck is she talking to? Seriously, who is that? She's talking to somebody. It's like somebody in her mind or something. Oh no. Yeah, so this game does feel a lot like Quantum Break. The difference between the two, Quantum Break was like a time game, like a time travel-ish kind of thing. But yeah, it definitely looks and feels like it as far as the grab movement, everything like that. Can I go into these? I can. Is there a reason to go into these? To get whatever this stuff is, and I still don't know what it does. I don't know what they're for. Unstable area notice. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green is stable, yellow is low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange is high likelihood, red is frequent. Good to know. Is there anything else laying around here that I need, want, or... Alright. I'm sorry, random bull. Wait, is that... Dead letters, okay. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. The machine will be his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. Okay. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Alright. What's in here? See, I'm getting this stuff, but I don't know what any of it does. Oh, that one's a personal mod. What's that do? Energy plus 5%. I don't know what that means. It's not sprinting. Maybe it's health? But I don't know why they wouldn't just call it... Oh, Jesus! Ooh, can I get better... Are there better guns at some point, or am I stuck with just this? I'm just curious, not shitting on the game, I'm just curious. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button. Well, no shit. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. They're trying to make him seem like a redneck? Like, okay. Again, what the fuck is going on? Trench, dead letter approval. Oh my god. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Okay. Don't worry, I'm just as confused as anybody else that might watch this. See, it doesn't say I can do anything with those, but I have a whole bunch of them. So I'm guessing we'll figure that out at some point. Also, is this supposed to be like Dark Souls in a sense? Because, like, health apparently is not easy to come by either. Except for those. Can't go in there. Just hanging around there, guy. Guess we'll go this way. Oh, great. Is that all of them? Health boost. Alright, control point. Sweet. This is gonna fix the room, apparently. Okay. Navigate through the communications department. Got it. Oh, I knocked that thing over. Is it gonna fuck everything up now? Cleanse control points to gain access to fast travel sites throughout the old house. Got it. Comm department. Alright, but I want to go in here first. What's in here? A TV?
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by
Hilarious.
the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes.
Could you imagine?
This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Okay. So, due to the nature of the intent of the thing that was put on the floppy disk, it was used for paranatural energy to hone in on and cause
We're on the right track.
telekinetic things to happen? I have no fucking clue. I have no idea. It became an object of power. So like there's objects of power everywhere apparently. Executive mailroom. I don't think I want to be here though. I do like the destructible environments too. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that happened. Oh, they got grenades now too. I haven't even really got a chance to look at them. Oh yeah, they're... God, Jesus. Can't aim! I was here, wasn't I? Yeah. Duh. It's an awful lot of blood for people that you don't see that are dead. I mean, you see all the people that are floating, but there's an upstairs. Let me check this out first. Hello? Ooh, that's creepy. What the hell is that? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. Like, they had a whole bunch of these shelter things made for whatever reason. I guess it's supposed to help with... Oh my god, the reading! So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 2 out of 5. Is that about you? Was that you? Shatter projectile boost. What's that? So that's energy, that's health. I'll just do that one for now. What do I have currently? Damage against enemy armor. Exclusive to Shatter. Is that another gun? It must be. Okay. Is that little thing about you there, guy?
Object of power. Looks like the hiss of last
Oh,
night.
jeez.
We need to cleanse it.
Oh, now it tells me you can crouch. Fucking Christ. Okay, so like the hiss can attach themselves to objects of power, hence like the gun, the floppy disk that was in that story, the phone, and whatever else might be an object of power. Alright, I gotta get up there. Find low objects. Nothing else to get there. I'm running! You can't get me. I haven't even looked at what the hell that thing is. It's even shooting shit at me. What is that? What the? It's just the containers? I'm going for it. Oh, it's the floppy disk. Get in there, Jesse.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's.
What the hell is this? Use launch to complete the astral plane challenge. Hold right shoulder to grab highlighted and then release to launch. Okay. This just got more interesting. Okay. Okay. This is different. I'm intrigued. I still have no idea what the fuck is going on, but I'm intrigued. So like apparently like they'll give you paranatural abilities and you can yep, I figured you can use them to. The sound effects are cool too. I really like the sound effects. That's cool. Astral Plane Secret Base. So is this where all the dead are supposed to be or something? Or like spirits?
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just...
The sound effects are cool as hell. Alright, so this makes this interesting. And I like how it can auto target because it's not it makes it less difficult, which is nice because it's I don't want that. Whatever this is, I want it. Where are you at? Oh, you're up there. So I gotta see what are in some of these access rooms, because, like, I'm curious to see what that's all about. So now I gotta go to the mailroom. And I wonder if, like, now, because I have telekinesis or whatever, Can I go to certain... Oh! That's awesome. It hit him in the head as I grabbed it. Alright. What's this? So there's a demo expert who's got... I guess I should actually read this. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weapons. Demo experts are instructed to use explosives and in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demo experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Hiss barrier. Field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. Okay, so kill everything and it goes down. Seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Got it. Oh, there's more? Oh, the floppy disk. Oh, okay, OOP. Must be contained in the cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it at a short distance. Object is currently bound to blank for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in blank by agents blank and blank, the CIA. The diskette can contain launch codes to blank missiles believed to be reserved for use against blank. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Multimedia, objects of power, floppy disk. We already saw the one on the floppy disk. I might check it out later to see if it's actually different or not. Mailroom. Where's the... Ah, there's the map. So there I am. And where was Pope hanging out at? The boardroom. Oh, that's cool. You can, like, do this. Oh, okay. You can fast travel. Okay. Alright, that's right. Alright. So I'm going to leave it here, guys, for this one. It's a very interesting game, to say the least. I can't even form an opinion yet, because it's very intriguing, but I honestly have no idea what the fuck is going on. Piecing it together, there's random items that are objects of power, which seem to be kind of like a conductor for this Hiss entity, which are, I have no idea, I guess some kind of paranormal entity that might be one, like, group of beings? I don't even know, but they possess people, and the lowest form of them are those people that you see floating around, case in point. The others being combative characters. I honestly have no idea what's going on. All I know is that we showed up, the former director of this Bureau of, Federal Bureau of Control, killed himself as soon as we got to his office, and then all of a sudden I am called the new director. But I'm also here because of my brother Dylan, who we don't know much about yet as far as why she's here looking for him. All we know is that the Bureau was involved and it was 17 years ago. Met Pope. Got telekinesis, so it gives you an idea what the game's like as far as combat and everything. And like I said, I'm very intrigued. It's a very interesting game. I'm kind of curious to see where this is going to go and how it's going to end up. But yep, again, we're going to leave that here for this one, guys. Stay tuned for the channel to see more. I'm actually excited to do the next part of this because I'm very intrigued by this. I want to see what's going on. As always, stay sweaty, stay casual.